friends from media. Good evening to all of you. We had earlier met on 1st of February, and at that time I had given the gross budgetary allocations for the state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Today, the demand for grant for Ministry of Railway, which carries comprehensive details of budgetary allocations of the railways project-wise, have been tabled in Parliament, and based on these demands for grants, I am happy to inform all of you that South Central Railway has got a major boost for infrastructure projects. There have been substantial budgetary allocations for the year 2017-18. For infrastructure project, South Central Railway has been sanctioned a staggering amount of rupees 3034 crores, 3034 crores for 2017-18 as against rupees 2134 crores for 2016-17. That is 42% more. So for infrastructure projects, South Central Railway has been given 42% more in 2017-18. If I tell you category wise, for new lines, there is allotment of 887 crores as against 760 crores in 16-17. That is 17% more. For new lines, 17% more. For doubling, 436 crores as against 172.6 crores in 16-17, which is 153% more, which means lot of emphasis on capacity building, doubling projects. Wherever there is congestion, we want to double it. So there is 153% more for the doubling project. For traffic facility, allotment is 96 crores as against 75 crores in 16-17, which is 28% more. I am very happy to inform you that this year, a record number of 13 new infrastructure projects have been sanctioned for South Central Railway. And out of these 13 projects, 2 projects are mega projects. First project is new work between Armoor Adilabad via Nirmal. That is in Telangana state, and the length is 220 kilometers. The railway portion, cost of railway portion is rupees 2,800 crores, and this has been sanctioned as part of joint venture with Telangana state government. So it's a new project, 220 kilometers, Armoor Adilabad, at the cost of 2,800 crores in joint venture with Telangana state government. The second project is in Andhra Pradesh, that is Vijayawada Amravati Guntur, new line project in Andhra Pradesh. This has been sanctioned at a cost of 2,680 crores and the length is 106 kilometers. The third project is development of Rajamundri Yard at an estimated cost of 27.2 crores. This is in Andhra Pradesh. Then construction of 4 new crossing stations at an estimated cost of rupees 19 crores. This has been sanctioned between following stations. One is Vanaparthi Road, Kakuntla, that is Telangana state, Manupad, Alampur Road, Telangana, Itikyala, Manupad, Telangana, then Ulind Konda, Veldurthi, Andhra Pradesh, that is in Hyderabad. So these are the 4 projects, which is out of 13 projects. I'll give you the list of 9 projects also later. Now I'd like to mention about new lines for which survey has been sanctioned. I'll just tell you the procedure. Wherever new lines are to be taken, first we sanction the survey, then we see the technical feasibility of the line and financial viability of the line. And once the line is found technical feasibility and technically feasible and financially viable, then the work is sanctioned in subsequent year. So for this current year, Government of India has sanctioned survey for 9 new lines, which is total length is 1572 kilometers. So I will give you the name of these new lines because this will be of your interest. New survey for doubling to a length of 235 kilometers between Bolaram, Mudkhet, that is between Telangana and Maharashtra. Then new survey for 4th line 234 kilometers between Kajipet, Ballarsa, Telangana and Maharashtra. Then new survey for fourth line, 219 kilometers, Kajipet, Vijayawada, that is Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Then Bidar, Nanded, 157 kilometers, Karnataka and Maharashtra. 120 kilometers, Dharmavaram, Belali. This is new line survey, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Then new line survey for 132 kilometers between Hindupur, Chitradurga, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. 250 kilometers, Kondapalli, Kirandul, Andhra Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. New line survey for 110 kilometers, Mantralayam Road, Kurnool, that is Andhra Pradesh. New line survey for a length of 115 kilometers between Mancherial, Gadchiroli, Telangana and Maharashtra. As you know, safety is our top priority, and therefore Government of India has allocated enhanced budget for safety items. This year the budgetary grant for safety for this road under bridge, road over bridge and road under bridge. Total 23 new ROBs have been sanctioned for South Central Railway, 23 new ROBs and 24 new RUBs or subways. And the total allotment for ROB and RUB is 325.4 crores as against 155.8 crores for 2016-17, which is 109% more, almost more than double for ROB and RUB. If I give you the breakup of these 23 ROB and 24 RUB state-wise, Andhra Pradesh 9 ROB and 10 RUB. Total cost is 751 crore for ROB and RUB. Railway share is 278 crore and state share is 472 crore. Telangana 12 new ROB and 7 RUB. Total cost is 941 crores. Railway share 383 crores. State share 558 crores. Maharashtra, two new ROB, 4 subway. Karnataka, 3 subway in Guti-Wadi section. For bridges, this year the budgetary grant is 31 crores and 9 new works have been sanctioned for rebuilding and strengthening of bridges. To enhance safety at level crossing, an amount of rupees 69.5 crores has been allotted. To improve safety at busy level crossing gates, interlocking works are sanctioned at 24 LC gates. Track renewal, 40% more budget has been allocated for track renewal. The budgetary grant for this year is 605 crores as against 435 crores in 16-17. This year, in addition to already sanctioned complete track renewal work, 307 kilometers new complete track renewal work have been sanctioned. So, lot of boost to safety works. On South Central Railway, train collision avoidance system, that is TCAS. South Central Railway is doing field trials. They are in progress on Sikandrabad, Wadi and Vikarabad, Bidar section. This year, new work for provision of train collision avoidance system has been sanctioned for 228 kilometers between Wadi Bundakan at a cost of rupees 50 crores. New works for provision of train collision avoidance system has been sanctioned for 241 kilometers between Bidar, Parli, Vaisnath, Parbhani section at a cost of rupees 25 crores. Another new work for provision of train collision avoidance system has been sanctioned for 958 kilometers between Manmad, Parbhani, Nanded, Sikandrabad, Gadwal, Dhon, Guntakal section at a cost of rupees 120 crores. So you can see that on South Central Railway, many work for train collision avoidance system has been sanctioned. Then 40 crores has been allotted for traction distribution work. 7.1 crore has been allotted for training and HRD facilities, as against 1.2 crores last year, which is almost 500% more. So a lot of emphasis is being given on training. A new work for construction of divisional integrated training center has been sanctioned at Vijayawada at a cost of rupees 3.8 crores. Some of the important projects which have been sanctioned at South Central Railway include at Kachiguda, a new work for relocation of IOH set, rupees 8 crores. Maula Ali, a new work for augmentation of Memu Demu car set, rupees 9.61 crores. This is in Telangana. Then Riyan Padu, a new work for augmentation of periodic overhauling capacity, rupees 8.7 crores. This is in Andhra Pradesh. Then a new work at cost of rupees 5.86 crores for extension of existing pit lines. Another new work for construction of waiting hall on platform 1 at Tirupati station, rupees 3.72 crores. Another new work costing rupees 3.57 crores for provision of cover over platforms at Aurangabad and additional footbridge connecting platform number 1 and 2 at Nagarsoil. New footover bridge at a cost of rupees 2.70 crores at Gudur station, Andhra Pradesh. Another new work for replacement of conventional light LED at all stations, approximately 120 stations of Guntur and Guntukal division. Total cost is rupees 2.5 crores. This is spread over Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. As part of capital investment program, the new work for extension of Vijayawada-Gudivada project up to Machilipatnam deep water port for a length of 10 kilometers at a cost of rupees 130 crores has been sanctioned as a joint venture with Andhra Pradesh state government. So it's a very important project. Basically, it is extending up to Machilipatnam deep water port. Money has been allocated for completing the last mile projects. That is rupees 25 crores for Pedapalli, Karimnagar, Nizamabad, 178 kilometer new line. That work will be completed in the next financial year. Rupees 79 crores for Jagiapet, Melacheru, Janpahad, 24 kilometers new line project. Another project, Gulbarga Bidar, 140 kilometer project. Rupees 100 crore has been allotted. So these three projects, all the money has been allotted for next financial year, and these three projects will be completed. Now I'll just mention you about some budgetary allocation for the ongoing projects, which will be expedited in 2017-18. Rupees 300 crores for Munirabad, Mahbub Nagar. It's a 246 kilometer new line project in Telangana. Rupees 350 crores. These are good budget allocation, and certainly these projects are going to be speed up in next financial year. Rupees 350 crores for Manoharabad Kotapalli, 149 kilometer new line project. Rupees 340 crores for Nadikudi Sri Kalahasti, 309 kilometer project, new line project. Rupees 196 crores for Akkanpet Medak, 17.2 kilometer new line project in Telangana. Rupees 300 crores for Bhadrachalam Sattupalli, 56.25 kilometer new line project in Telangana. Rupees 240 crores for Kadapa Bengaluru, 255 kilometers new line project in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Rupees 150 crores for Kakinada Pichapuram. Rupees 100 crores for Oblyaripalli Krishnapatnam. Rupees 71 crores for Mudkher Parvani. Rupees 124 crores for Guntur Guntakal. It's a 443 kilometer doubling project in Andhra Pradesh. Rupees 52 crores for Guntakal Kaluru, 41 kilometer doubling project in Andhra Pradesh. Rupees 36 crores for Guntur Tenali, 25 kilometer doubling project and electrification project in Andhra Pradesh. Rupees 120 crores for Vijayawada Bhimavaram Nidadulu doubling and electrification project in Andhra Pradesh. Rupees 50 crores for Sikandrabad Mehboob Nagar doubling project. Rupees 75 crores for Guti Dharmavaram doubling project. Rupees 160 crores for Kajipet Balarsa third line project. Rupees 100 crores for Kajipet Vijayawada third line project. Rupees 100 crores for Vijayawada Gudur. Rupees 9 crores for Mancherial Pedampet third line project. Rupees 100 crore has been allocated as railway portion for MMTS phase 2 project. In addition, rupees 16 crore has been allotted for Ghatkesar Yadadri extension MMTS phase 2 project. As I have earlier informed, this MMTS phase 2 project commissioning will start from December 2017, and we plan to complete the entire MMTS phase 2 project by December 2018. So enough funds have been allotted in this budget, so we will be able to complete that project. Rupees 135 crores for construction of bypass line at Vijayawada. Vijayawada 19.5 kilometers, Kajipet 10.65 kilometers, Renigunta 9.6 kilometers, Wadi 7.6 kilometers, Uti 3.8 kilometers. This is spread over Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Maharashtra. Rupees 5 crores allotted for development of satellite terminal at Cherlapalli station. Cherlapalli station, we are going to begin work this year because it's an important project for South Central Railway, and we would like to develop this terminal station. There are some issues for land with state governments, which we have already discussed with the state government, and I am very sure and hopeful that land issue will be sorted out. Some money has been allotted, and with this money we will be able to at least commence the work at Cherlapalli station. Rupees 6 crores has been allotted for development of Tirchunar railway station, that is near Tirupati. That work also we will start this financial year. Some money has been allotted, and therefore we will commence that work. With this, thank you very much. Okay, continue. It's a good question. It's a good question. Sikandrabad and Vijayawada. It's a redevelopment project through PPP mode. And on 8th of February, after 5 days, our Honorable Minister for Railway is going to launch the process. I'm just telling you process, to initiate the process for redevelopment of 23 stations all over Indian Railway. Honorable Finance Minister has announced in the budget, and in accordance with that announcement, Honorable Minister for Railways on 8th of February, we will be sending you an invitation. On 8th of February, the tender documents are ready, and all those tender documents will be all over India uploaded at one point of time, that is on 8th of February. And with uploading of the tender document, the process of redevelopment of Hyderabad and Vijayawada station will start. Sikandrabad and Vijayawada station will restart. And that redevelopment is to take place through public and public-private partnership. Just I'll take 2 minutes to explain. It's a very ambitious project. We are just starting the process. It will take some time. But whenever it is developed through public-private partnership, we are envisaging that this will be a world-class station with lot of commercial facilities. So let's see how it comes up. But the process is starting on 8th of February.